skip this video if you haven't hit the rock bottom in your life. This video needs to reach to the right audience who are struggling mentally or physically. They are in a place that they just can't seem to be getting rid of. And none of these advices from these positivity coaches seem to be working for them. If you feel like you're failing constantly trying to save yourself from depression, from a mental breakdown, from a financial breakdown, if you just can't seem to be getting rid of all this negative energy in you, stay here with me. I'm going to teach you something that's going to save your life. I don't know who first started this BS, but I'm going to be mad about it. That why do you all think that there's only one way, and only one way, that people are going to succeed in life and they're going to make it out of the tough situations? I don't know who told you this, but this is not true. There's all these people living on this planet. You're going to tell me there is only one way that's going to work for everyone? You're going to tell me that everyone operates on the same energy? As long as there is sun, there's going to be moon. As long as there is yin, there's going to be yang. As long as there is light energy, there's going to be dark energy. So how do you think everyone on this planet, they are running all on the same energy? That's not true. With that being said, it doesn't make sense for all these life coaches to tell you the only way to succeed is to journal about being grateful and just waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning, do your Pilates, drink your matcha, and just manifest a better life. And this is just going to come to you by building vision boards. Okay, so you're telling me there is people that they literally cannot afford proper meals in your life, and you're going to tell me just by manifesting and just by staying positive and journaling about gratitude, they're going to get themselves out of the situations? Is it possible? What am I supposed to journal about? What am I supposed to be grateful about? Thank you for nothing, I guess. There is people that they're suffering from severe mental issues. They're suffering from depression. They cannot afford mentally to get out of the bed and take a shower. And you're over there saying that you need to make a list of all the things that you're grateful for. You need to do vision boards for your life, manifest a better life, listen to music, love yourself. Who do I love? There is people that they're literally disgusted by seeing themselves in the mirror. They are not in their ideal shape. They probably cannot afford to go to gym. They cannot afford to eat healthier or better or see a doctor. There is people that they can't afford to do all the things that you guys are doing. Not everyone is privileged enough to have financial stability. Not everyone is privileged enough to not live in an abusive household. Not everyone is privileged enough to have access. There's people who are living in villages. There's people who are living in different conditions, okay? They are living with huge responsibilities that's not supposed to be there for them. And you're gonna tell me they're supposed to wake up at 5 a.m., go for a run, drink their matcha. Which matcha? Which matcha are you talking about? There is people in the world that they cannot afford clean water. I'm talking about extreme cases, so you guys can understand that this can't be the only way that everyone is supposed to get through the tough situations. If you want to level up, that's just the only way. This self-love only will work if you are already in a good, decent position mentally, physically, financially. You already need to have a stable, decent position. Okay, so if you're not there, then welcome to this video. I have been getting myself out of the worst time of my life, literally been through hell, and came back not because I manifested the better life, not because I was being positive and love myself. No, I didn't actually. I did not love myself. I was disgusted at who I'm seeing in the mirror. What I did was I woke up with anger. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're gonna wake up angry at whoever did you dirty, even if that's you. For you to let people to step on you and do this to you, you need to be angry at yourself. You are responsible for how you let people treat you, okay? So I'm gonna talk about this in another video, but I was angry. I was disgusted at the person who allowed all this to happen to her. You're the person who allows all this to happen to you, and you need to be disgusted at yourself, and you need to be mad at yourself. No, you don't need to love yourself. Some people get to the best shape of their life because they love themselves and they just want to work out and enjoy working out. And some people also, they are getting to the best shape of their life, maybe even better shape, even faster, by hating themselves. Because they hate themselves. They hate the body that they're living in right now. So that's the reason they put the work and they go through a tough time. They suffer. They might cry while they're working out, but does it work? Absolutely. Is it pretty? No. But as long as it works, who cares? You want to call it toxic, you want to call it crazy, you want to call it negative, Doesn't matter. If you want to avoid these things because you're too scared of negativity, you need to understand that if you have enough negativity in yourself to be thinking about these things, that means it's already in you. Okay? So you might as well use it. Negativity doesn't go away just because you deny that it exists. Okay? If it's there, it's there. If you feel like you're a loser, the feeling is already there. So you might as well take advantage of it. Just use it as fuel. Why would you not use it when it's already there, when it's already in you, and it's already bothering you, making you cry, and you're just not going to use it because it doesn't sound pretty? You are running away from it, trying to stay positive, and somehow it doesn't work. Somehow it doesn't work. Maybe you are the type of person who runs on dark energy. Maybe you are that type of person who needs to stay awake till 5 a.m. I'm waking up at 5 a.m. Okay? There is two type of people that they're succeeding right now. Half of them, they're waking up at 5 a.m., go for a run, have their morning routine, do whatever they want to do in the morning, and then sleep early at night. And there's other half of them that they are awake till 5 a.m., working their ass off. It's half-half. Some people work this way, some people work that way. And if this doesn't work for you, positivity, self-love, journaling, manifesting, if this doesn't work for you, maybe you are from the other side. Maybe you operate on dark energy, and that's the only way you can get yourself out of that situation, okay? If this doesn't work for you, this will. Let me tell you the reason that nobody talks about this. There is a huge responsibility that comes with it. I need to warn you, if you do have a personality that keeps putting yourself in the victim position, do not dare to use this technique. Do not dare to use it. This is going to destroy you. This self-hate is going to destroy you. If you have a personality who keeps running away from responsibilities and keeps blame shifting on other people, you do not need to use this. Please don't. This is one of the biggest reasons, by the way, that therapists don't recommend this method. They don't like this method because if you're not mentally strong enough to use those negativity, to fuel yourself up, to rebuild yourself, you might get destroyed. The point is, you should not kneel down on the ground and let the negativity win over you. You need to let it rebuild you. I was telling myself that everything that happened to me is my damn fault. That's nobody's fault. Okay, you did me dirty, but that's my fault for letting you in my life. If I was so cautious about the people that I choose to be around me, this would never happen. So yeah, I do hate myself and I am disgusted by my behavior. So now I'm gonna use this anger, frustration, humiliation to rebuild myself. If that sounds like something that would work on your head, you need to go for it. If not, if you're thinking, everyone did me dirty, life is so cruel to me, and everything happens in an unlucky way for me, and everything seems to be against me, everyone is trying to ruin me. If you have this mindset, do not dare to use this technique because you're just going to destroy yourself. You do not take responsibility, and you need to go work on yourself, learn how to take responsibility for your own life first, and then you can think about how to get out of that situation. First, you need to learn to take responsibility for your life. Last thing, I am not telling you to hate yourself forever. I am not telling you that anger is healthy long term. I am not telling you to stop loving yourself if you do already. I'm talking to people who are trying to save themselves from complete darkness. Sometimes negativity and dark energy is a bridge that's going to take you out from hell. So use it. If you do have enough of it within you, then just use it to get out of that hell. Once you're out in a stable place, then you can teach your body how to be stable and how to have peace. Then you can start regulating your nervous system. But as for now, if you're already drowning, okay, if you're already drowning, you're in a war zone, this positivity and self-love will not work. Hate the situation that you're in. Be disgusted at your behavior. Be disgusted at how you look like if you really need to change it. And use that hate as a fuel to build yourself up. If you like my content, I would be happy to have you here. I will be uploading weekly. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos.